And recording. So it's been a little bit since I've reacted to Unleash the Archers, and I think I've done 3 songs by them so far, and I dig them a lot. I think the more songs I hear from them, the more I'm enjoying them and the bigger fan I'm becoming. And I think the big draw about them is the vocalist, Brittany, and just the way she approaches her singing. Like she uses this layering technique where it'll be initially just her regular voice, and then the secondary layer will be her singing an octave higher. And I think there's even a third layer of her going like an octave lower, but I might be wrong about that, but that's kind of how it sounds to me. Uh, and it creates this really rich, full, lush sound that I enjoy a great deal. She also has like a pretty high register that sits really nicely in the mix, and also like plays really well with the instrumentation that's backing her. And as far as the musicians, they're just like top notch. Like I can't say enough good things about them. They just sound so powerful and proficient. Like it's so good. I think the one critique I did have is one of the songs I reacted to. The production value was a little bit wonky, but from what I'm told, it's because that song was from one of their first albums, maybe even their first album, and that's at a point when they weren't really signed to a label. So that just tends to happen. And the more you play and the more you record, the better the audio quality tends to be anyway. So with that in mind, the suggestion I got was to react to a song called Soulbound, which I believe is from the latest album. So that should take care of any production issues I might have had before. And I have that queued up here. This is the official video from Napalm Records, about a 4.5 minute song. So I'm assuming that this is the single, but I could be wrong. Either way, I'm just going to jump right into it. Go! I'm going to pause it real quick. I think that scream that she did at the beginning, that's her signature scream. I think I've heard her do that in every song I've reacted to so far. Does she do it in every song? Not that that's an issue. It sounds awesome. Just that note and that tone, it just sounds so beautiful. But yeah, she's doing a lot more like exploration with her voice in this song than in any of the songs I've heard so far. So I'm enjoying this a lot. And this does sound nice and powerful. Like the riffage is sounding really good, and it's sitting like really, it's really forward sounding in the headphones. So yeah, I'm digging the hell out of this. And any production issues are kind of like out the window because this just sounds like nice and crisp and clean. So awesome. Let me backtrack just a smidge. Go.
Tormented by the tethering of souls to phantoms that remain. These specters seem devoid of life, but there is something in their eyes. Refuse to see they can't be saved. I pushed you forward from the grave, and their addiction to the blood once and for all. But who am I to be their savior? Slave to time when I am doomed to be in chains for all my life. Endlessly forever, lost between the darkness and the light. The crowd in the swarming black and rising, onto humanity and fight.
That sounded awesome. 20 seconds left. What else you got for me? More ads. That sounded awesome. I think of the songs I've heard by them so far, this is probably my favorite. I think I said it earlier, but she definitely did a lot more exploration with her vocals. From what I've noticed, she has tended to sort of stay in the same area with her voice and kind of stay in the same register. But with this one, it seems like she's explored a little bit more. I have heard her do a little bit of growling before, but this time there was a lot more versatility to her voice, and I definitely enjoyed that a whole hell of a lot. I think this is probably my favorite of their songs so far. I'm probably gonna say that a bunch of times, but I definitely really like this. As far as like the song construction, it's pretty standard, pretty straightforward, like a verse, chorus, solo, like that kind of deal. But that's kind of what you need for a single. I want to hear them like tackle much more complex construction, something around 7 minutes and higher. Ideally 9 to 10. That's a sweet spot for me. But yeah, lots of energy, very powerful, and then that solo just kicked ass. I think he was doing some tapping there for a little bit. And my mind kind of wandered to Eddie Van Halen, just because, yeah, anytime I hear some double tapping, that's all I'm gonna think of now, just because he passed so recently. But that's neither here nor there. This was damn good, damn good, damn good.